I hate this warm up.
All righty. We're back. Second game of the day here from Westchester, PA. AYHL playoffs. PHC taking on, ours. The North Jersey Avalanche. Rig 4 here at Iceline. Yep. Yeah. Keys to this one, high energy, hanging out, matching pace, matching intensity. Both of these teams coming in from the morning 1-0 in the round robin. So this one matters. We expect it to be a fast-paced, even match hockey. Back and forth as we've seen them. Coltman Williams will get the start in the pipes in the afternoon. PHC screen right in their home whites, hanging on to that one seed. North Jersey Avalanche screen left in their blues, trying to get that intensity up. It's tough playing a game. Both of these teams from Jersey, so a little bit of a commute. They hung out. They did not go home. So we'll see. Hopefully they have the legs coming out to start, and then we'll match intensity. We'll match pace. Keys to the game: 3 C's. Compete, confidence, communication. We saw a lot of that. This team has come together this season. They've come together in between games. They're having fun. And if you know me, the 3 keys to success that we preach them loud. Play heavy, play hard, have fun. And in doing so, the fourth hidden one is dominate. So we're looking for that domination today. We got to match their speed, but we actually got to match their intensity and then play or exceed the speed and intensity. Much that we've seen the last 2 weeks. Carry on from what we did this morning. Get on, get after it early. Bucks are in, horn of sound. Teams have gathered at their respective nets. They're heading to their respective benches. Get their last minute instructions from the coaches, and then we will be in game 2 of the round robin AYHL championship weekend. Coltman Williams again in the crease. Screen right. Superstition in the crowd. We got musical chairs going on. Who sits where? They break from the bench with my favorite cheer and the shirt that I'm wearing today. 1, 2, 3. Who are we? Do you know? PHC. Philadelphia Hockey Club, right? Here we go. They send out Deck and Spittle between L Dog, Logan Pucciarello, Brady Carr, Billy Maurer, and Josh Fazio on the blue lines, and Colton Williams in between the pipes. Play is underway. Avalanche looking to move it in. They chip it forward. Maurer will gain collection of this puck, play it over to Pucciarello. Pucciarello will play it back across looking for Spittle. Stick to side. They'll regroup. Carr will put the forward pressure on. He gets a stick on it, but they move it forward. They'll dump this one into the zone. Fazio will get after it. Play it around his net. Dies a little bit, but Pucciarello steps to it. He'll use his own net. He'll try to ring it. Fazio steps in. Carl collects it off the boards. He puts it ahead to Spittle. It gets out in the neutral zone. Regrouped by the Avalanche. They gain the line. Good back pressure by Spittle. Good contained by Fazio. It's thrown behind the net. Winton or Maurer will collect, play it back to Fazio. Fazio plays it ahead of the car. Car collects on the back end. He puts it over to Spittle. And now Spittle has a 2-on-1 developing with Pucciarello. He slides it across to L-Dog. L-Dog looks to play it back. Plays it on net. It's blocker to side. Rebound collected by the Avalanche. They're moving it the other way. They'll throw this. That's going to go 200 feet, and that'll be whistled dead for an icing. Good first shift. We'll come 200 feet. Here at Rink 4, Ice Line, Westchester, Pennsylvania. For an offensive zone draw to the right of the Avalanche goalie. Now we got Max Rochow to take that draw. He's got big Johnny Gerberback, Johnny G as we like to call him, coming off the sideboards. Plays it to GG, plays it back to the point for Winton. Winton throws it in and stick to side by a forechecking winger, and they throw it down. I thought that would have been ice, but that gets in. As they said, they gained the red line. Winton will play it back behind his own net. Avalanche blow an edge. Roach picks up on it. He's going to go. He blows past. He's tripped, hauled down. No arms go up. Letting them play early here. Brock Beast Mode Danhauer keeps it in at the point momentarily. It's played back out. He'll collect. Buy some time. He's hauled down. Not calling it. Winton, that's played down on Williams. Williams will play it back out to Winton. Winton will use his own net. Winton's going to collect.
That's 2.
Winton will use some white ice. He'll gain the blue line. He'll play it deep behind the Avalanche net. They are letting some trips go. Crowd's not feeling it. We'll see how they call the rest of this one. The Avalanche gain the neutral zone. They play it. Roach picks it off. He turns. He gets his toes up. He enters the line. He turns. He fires. Blocker save or butterfly save made. Then the scoop with the glove. No rebound opportunity. Avalanche goalie tapping his pipes. We'll have an offensive zone draw to his right. Max Anucci out between Henry Vince and Ryan Bryant. We got Ethan Nunez and Joshua Fazio on the points. Puck is dropped. That's played into the Avalanche corner. They're ringing around the net. Avalanche collect. Trying to play forward. They're met by Henry Vince. Step off the wall with it. Kept by Joshua Fazio. Joshua Fazio flows it down the wall. Anucci tries to step off the wall. He's met by a blue stick. They're going to use their own net. The Avalanche look to turn it. Throw it off the wall. It's kept by Nunez, but it caroms off. He was reading it. It got past him. It gets in on Colton Williams. He'll paddle. He'll stop it. Leave it for his buddy Fazio. Fazio plays it forward for Ryan Bryant. Gets out in the neutral zone. Avalanche collect. They gain the line. Running into each other. Puck is bouncing around on the boards. Kept in by the Avalanche. It gets back out by the effort of Anucci into the neutral zone. Throw it across. Vince sticks to the side. Thrown to Nunez. Nunez puts it back up the board. Avalanche read it. Step forward. They play it forward. Fazio collects. He's going to play it ahead for Bryant. Bryant's going to collect. He's going to get across the red. He'll play it deep. It's picked off. Avalanche player will take it behind his own red line. Go D to D, and they wheel it out the other way. They played it in the neutral zone. It's picked off by Pucciarello. Pucciarello looking for his defenseman. Leaves it between them. Danhauer will step back and get it. He'll throw it off the wall. Carr plays it back to Danhauer, and now Danhauer's going to go. He gets across the blue. He's across the red. He's across the blue. Will pull up. Poke check, but Spittle in support plays it into the corner. Avalanche will collect behind their own net. Danhauer putting the forecheck on. Trying to hit the leaking Avalanche player, but Carr sticks to the side. He plays it over to Maurer. Maurer plays it back in. Spittle putting the forecheck on it. Ends up on Pucciarello's stick. He turns. He fires. Oh, that hits pipe. Rebound there. Carr puts it in the back of the net. So beautiful capitalization. Puck's down. Bodies the net. Puck's the net. 10:55 first period. PHC strikes first. That is L-Dog with the magic. Finds it. Hits the pipe. Rather than slapping the stick, the PHC boys stay on it and bury the puck. So we'll line up. The lead deck and Spittle's line out there for the ensuing center ice face-off. Carr's ready to go. Looking to bump and jump, and so is Pucciarello, as he always looks to bump and jump. He jumps through the lane, tries to collect it, hits the ref skate. Spittle will step to it. He looks to play it back. He's going to turn up. He's met by a blue jersey, but he's going to bulldog through it. Pushes it forward, gets out into the center. Avalanche turn the other way, met by Declan Spittle with the back check. Will turn off the plate across. Carr steps to that, leads it for Pucciarello. Pucciarello's got to jump now. He's across the red. He's looking. He's got one to beat. He steps through the lane, out to the right. Puck's into the corner. He plays it back out in front for Spittle. Paddled aside by the goalie. Carr trying to get to it. Gets a stick on it. Dannenhauer trying to recover. He gets a stick on it. Leaves it out. Spittle will collect, and now he's got numbers coming the other way. Spittle's going to gain the line. He's going to get to the top. Plays it through the feet. Plays it in on the net. Good thought. Good pressure to net. Paddle stop by the Avalanche goalie. He'll hang on to it and freeze it. Offensive zone draw to the left, to the right of the Avalanche goalkeeper. Max Roach out now to take this one. He's got beast mode out in the shooting lane, and big Mike Winton, top of the circle. That's played behind the net. The Avalanche will get it. They'll throw it up the wall. Dannenhauer's going to step to it and keep it. He's going to walk down the wall, trying to play it back out. The cross. Roach comes off the side where he fires. Save made. Rebounds there. Put back opportunity. Kick the side. As follow up by Johnny Gerberbeck. But we're getting pucks. We're getting bodies, and we're getting shots to the net. Looking for that rebound opportunity. They keep him outside. That puck had eyes. They kept him outside the dots. He got low. He got in towards the goal line. They fire it back across. That gets far post. Up and over. It's okay. It's how we respond. Puck had some eyes. Might have changed deflection.
Take it off. Come on. Better than that.
Matt Zanutsiuk out between Ryan Bryant and Henry Vince.
Hey, take it off. Come on.
Battle along the boards. The Avalanche are coming the other way. They gain the red. They gain the blue. They got bodies going towards the net. Met by Ethan Nunez's stick. They play it back forward. They throw it wide. Zanutsiuk will get to this on the half wall. He plays it ahead to Bryant. Tap in at the point. Nunez following it up. Stops it and plays it up to Henry Vince. Henry Vince gets it into the neutral zone. It's coming back the other way. Nunez picks it up. He steps off the wall. He's going to use some white ice. He's going to get hauled down. Arms got to go up.
What the hell are you looking at?
So we're missing. That is 3. The old 3 strikes, you're out of this ball game. They've missed 3 trips. Blatant trips in this one. Vince trying to chip it desperately. He chips it off the wall. Nuccio collects. He's going to back it off the wall. It's collected by the Avalanche in the neutral zone. They're coming the other way with it now. Vince picks it off on the board. Let's play forward. Fazio, he has some white ice in front of him. He's going to go. He'll gain the line. He'll play it in. Offside, says we jumped off ahead of the play on the left wing. They're playing catch-up as there was a double overtime game. So Dannenhauer plays this forward. It's picked off by the Avalanche. They try to push it out in the neutral zone. They do. Shift past Dannenhauer, and now we're coming with numbers the other way. Maurer will play the pass. It gets in. Big stick. Big poke by Colton Williams. That can Spittle there in support. It's played forward. The Avalanche collect. Top of the house. They turn. They fire. Blocker save made by Colton Williams as he was aggressive depth. The top of that crease. Spittle's containing it. Thrown around. Carr's going to battle Johnny Tellericho along the wall. Tellericho steps past Carr. He pushes it down to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer will push it back up. They're digging. Spittle's involved. Puck is pushed forward. Carr gets a stick on the stick. Gets in the corner. And Maurer will turn the other way. Plays ahead for Pucciarello. Pucciarello plays the Spittle. Now we got a 3-on-2 developing at the line. Spittle will drive wide. He's out on the back end. Rides it into the end boards. Avalanche will pick it off. Now we're coming the other way. Good pressure. But they push it up. They're going to walk down the outside lane. They fire it across into the center. Colton Williams gets across, makes the toe save, gets it behind the net. Carr ties up. Spittle engages. They turn in. Carr strips him. He'll play it ahead for Spittle. Spittle looking to play at the Pucciarello. It's gloved and kept in by the Avalanche point, and they bring it behind the net. Maurer will get this here. He takes a shoulder check. He looks. He's got a lot of time and space. He plays it up to Pucciarello. Pucciarello tries a one-touch. It gets tipped. It'll allow PHC to go for a full change. They get in. Max Roach first to put the forecheck on. It's played out in the neutral zone. Sowers now attempting to strip the puck. He does. He gets there. He's hauled down. We're losing edges all over the place here. Max Roach single-handedly trying to fight through. Not one, but 2. And they push it forward, and Gerberbeck's got a step. He gets to the line. He's met by a stick. Gains control. He holds up. Now he's going to go to work. He's going to walk off that wall with it. He turns. He fires. Save made. Goalie stays square. Hangs on to it. No rebound opportunity. If you're just joining us, 6:31 in the first period. 1-1 score. Avalanche step through the lane. They play it forward. They try to flip the ice. Michael Witten's going to be there to contain. He's going to play it off the boards, looking for Gerberbeck. Cheating the zone a little bit. They play it back in. Witten sticks it down. No high stick. They play it, and that's going to be 200 feet for an ice. So we'll come back to the left of Coltman Williams. Defensive zone draw. Now we've been around. We're heading towards 60 games this season. We've been up and down the East Coast. We've been out to the Midwest. We've been up to Canada. And I will say the shout out today goes to Miss Irene, Iceline Grill. Great breakfast sandwich. Even better hot coffee. Irene, we thank you. The Avalanche are moving the other way, trying to step through the middle. Donenhauer and Nunez contain. Nunez collects the puck, puts it up the wall. Backs off the ref. It's kept in at the point. Avalanche collector try to play it to the center. It's picked off by Roach. Roach met by not one but two blue sweaters, but he pushes through into the neutral zone. It's played back in. Automatic offsides. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Max Nuccio can take this one right outside the PHC line. Avalanche win this back. They'll step to it. They'll play it forward. Winton's going to collect inside the zone. Plays it back up to Vince. Vince chips it in the neutral zone. Nuccio gets after it. Avalanche move it the other way. Winton steps into it as the Jersey barrier oftentimes does. It's into the corner. Winton staying defensive side of it. He's battling hard. It's played out in front. Fazio will step to it. He chips it ahead for Ryan Bryan. Ryan Bryant's out in the neutral zone trying to poke it past the defender. The blue team pushes it out to the boards. Puck battle ensues. Couple guys down to their knees. Avalanche collect. They regroup. They throw it towards their own net. Ryan Bryan putting the forecheck on. That's going to be reversed back up the near wall by the benches. Fazio will keep. He'll walk down. Met by a blue stick, but he'll keep it. Plays it hard off the board. It's picked off, and now they're moving the other way. They're going to play it out in the neutral zone. Fazio's going to collect. He looks. He takes a look. He finds Vince calling for it. Vince steps. He catches on the forehand. Tries to drag past him. Met by a stick, but Winton follows it up. Gains the red line. Plays it deep. PHC going for a full shift change here. They play it back across as they had two leaking out. They step in. Met by Michael Winton and contained as he stayed on. He was the fifth man that stayed on. Pucciarello moves it forward. Puck's bouncing around. It gets out of the neutral zone. Carr's going to collect. He's going to turn. He'll play it off the boards. Spittle looks to collect it, but it just got across the blue line before Pucciarello could regain it. So we'll go center ice face-off. Intentional, I don't know, as he played it off the boards, but we'll reset center ice face-off. Spittle wins it towards Carr. Carr pokes it ahead. Spittle gains control. Spittle steps in, tries to drag past. It's off the toe caps and coming the other way. They're going to fight through it. Now 2-on-1 developing. Good back pressure by both Declan Spittle and Brock Donenhauer. Gets past Pucciarello on the sideboards. It slides out. Carr's going to step through. He gets a stick on it. He gains control. He's going to skate it. He plays it ahead in the soft ice for Logan Pucciarello. Logan Pucciarello is going to collect this on the boards. He tries to reverse up. Gets back to the forehand. He steps off the boards. Plays it to far point looking for Donenhauer. Unable to connect, but we'll regroup in the neutral zone. He's going to get across the red. He's going to go now. He's got that beast mode look in his eyes. Fires it in up and over the net. Spittle will cut it off. Fighting for that puck along the boards. He's hauled down yet again. Trips are legal today. Gerberbeck fights it. Throws it back out front for Spittle. Spittle turns. Fires. Hits a blue sock in front and bounces back towards the point. Kept by Maurer. Maurer will step through it again. Spittle is going to keep this one live in the zone. Still live. Gets out of the neutral zone. Maurer will play it forward. Now whistle dead for the automatic offsides. We'll complete the change. Somebody got Max Roach out between Johnny Gerbevac, Lucas Sauer, Joshua Fazio, and Ethan Nooner on the point. Fazio reads it. He's going to walk down. He's going to throw it in the zone. Avalanche collect it. They throw it into their own bench. We'll have an offensive zone face-off. No! It's off the blue! It's deep! Last play on the puck! It's off of blue! How is it not in the zone? Unbelievable. Played ahead into the PHC zone. No collect. Like, that wasn't tipped. It's played straight out. Nooner steps to it. While he pops out of the neutral zone. Roach is going to step past one. He steps past two. He's met by a hook, but Gerberbeck puts it deep from the right side of the red line. Now Roach will get in after it. Rung around the boards. Kept in by Ethan Nunez. Second effort pushed forward by the Avalanche. They'll wave the icing off. Fazio throws the brakes on. He throws it to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck will turn up the boards with it. Walks it into the neutral zone. Plays it ahead. Ryan Bryant trying to chip it forward. He chips it forward to Roach. Roach steps past one. He's got it. Oh, big butterfly save made. He was looking to go far post direction from which he was coming. Goaltender stayed square. Got a pat on it. Ethan Nunez keeps it, throws it in. Rebound opportunity. Roach is going to walk it out in front. Tries to wrap it. Puck is loose. Still loose. Play to the point. Fazio will play it to the far board. Gerberbeck's going to get after it. Gerberbeck puts it down the wall. He tries to walk off the wall. He's met by not one but three blue jerseys. Nunez keeps it for a moment. It's pushed into the neutral zone. They step past him. Fazio will recover and contain. Push back up the wall. They sauce it across. It goes 60 feet. Play back across in towards Williams. Josh Fazio sticks to the side. Roach and Fazio containing behind the net in the corner. A lot of bodies go to the ground. Avalanche walk around. They try to play it to the point. Play it back down the wall. Nunez picks it off. Plays it up the wall. Gerberbeck contains. He chips it fast. He's got Ryan Bryant with him. He's going to get across the blue. He's going to step in. Turns up. Plays it back across. Finds Bryant in the slot. Pucks bounce around. Anuccio collects. He turns. He fires it wide. Bryant will get it in the corner. Looking to play it back out in front. He steps out in front. Puts it for Anuccio. Anuccio down on the knee trying to push it towards. Doesn't get home. And now the Avalanche are coming the other way. They step up. They fire that in. And that's what we see in the warm-ups. So we thank Eddie Williams for making sure that he's doing the ball work before the game. As I told you earlier, the eye work and the reaction time pays off as Coltman Williams watched that one all the way in. Avalanche win this one. They put it back to the point. It's off of Bryant's shin pads. Collected and pushed into the neutral zone by Henry Vince. Avalanche will collect. They're looking to turn up and go. Dannauer's going to step through. He's hauled down. Are we not calling trips today? We're not calling trips. I'm going to go back to my T-Pain days. I think I'm in love with a tripper. There's been this referee. He's in love with the trippers. Tripping all over the place. Giving them out for free. T-Pain. This referee, he loves it. He's in love with the trippers. Stay with us. We'll be back for the second.
Keep working.
All right, we're back for the second period action. Tied at 1 after this first period. Declan Spittle coming out between L-Dog, the Magician, and Brady Bubbacar with Beast Mode, Dannenhauer, and the Jersey Barrier, Mike Witten, on the back end. And we got Colton Williams. He takes the far end. Long change in the second period. Buck is dropped. That's chip forward to Putrero, who jumps the lane. He gains the line. Pass the stick check. He fires in. He hits pipe again. Carr will keep it deep. Putrero will step back up the wall with it. Again, hauled down. Plays it to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer hits the side of the net. Gets off to the corner. That's 5 on the day. They'll throw it up. Dannenhauer will keep. Takes a look. Throws it towards the net. It's stick to side. They're going to try to flip the ice in transition. They play it ahead. It's tipped on the south side of the red line, so no icing. Winton will get to this. He'll get defensive side of it. He wins the puck. He steps around, trying to play it forward. Does push it up, and Putrero steps into the neutral zone. Gets across the blue, not by a stick, but Spittle following up, plays it back towards the net. Off a skate, Carl will step to it. He'll put it into the corner. Putrero's going to step down the wall, try to keep this one in. Wears it in the neck. It's played far side now. Winton's going to step to it. He keeps it. Gets out of the neutral zone, but we're on sides. We push it back in. Spittle's going to get in after it. Putrero took a puck up in the neck, so he's going to head off the bench. Carr goes with him. Dannenhauer trying to keep. Gets past him into the neutral zone, but the white jerseys have contained. Shot from outside the dots that goes up high. Coltman Williams watching it in. Again, big thank you to Eddie Williams for the warm-up today. Defensive zone draw to the right of Mr. Williams. Max Roach out to take this draw. He puts it into the corner. Fazio will step to it. Goes behind his net. He's going to use the glass. Runs the ledge a little bit. It gets past Gerberback. It's kept in at the point by the Avalanche. They fire it back in behind Williams' net. Fazio will try to come out the other side with it. Kept in by the Avalanche. Sauer fighting to try to come through. It steps out in the center. Roach collects the puck. He's hauled down, and the arm finally goes up. So they play it forward. This is going to get down on the Avalanche goalie. He's going to paddle this and stop it. But we will go man up. 13:07 of the second period. They finally call it. So it was buy 5, get 5 free. On the 6-1, the referee decided he was no longer in love with the Trippers. Power play brought to you today by Dunlop's Bar and Grill. Stop in Saturday night. Mardi Gras on Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday, stop in. See my friends at Dunlop's Bar and Grill. Mara will keep. We'll play it to Fazio. Fazio's going to play this one towards the net. The Avalanche will collect. We'll play it forward. Lollipop out of the zone. It's going to roll in. Icing's waved off. Mara will collect. Settle the puck. Play it ahead in the center scene for Roach. Roach is going to make a drag. He's going to gain the line. He stops. He fires back. Gets up. Gloved. Gets up over the net. Gerberback picks it off. He's looking to go to work on the end wall. Working from the X position. He plays it out in front. Roach finds the puck. Fighting off one. Fighting off two. He'll push it forward. Ringed around the wall. Ethan Nunez steps to it. He keeps it. He plays it to Gerberback. Gerberback steps off the wall. He turns. He fires. Shoulder save made. That was hard. Played around. Fazio's going to step to this 50-50 puck. He's going to win it. Trying to step off the wall. Avalanche collect and they throw it the other way. Roach will collect this just inside the PHC zone. We'll turn back up. We'll gain some time and space. And now he's going to get his toes up. He's going to go. He's across the blue. He's across the red. He cuts into the center. He's across the blue. Putrero's on side. He fires. Rebounds there. Stick this side and collect it by the Avalanche defender. They'll reverse it around the wall. Witten's going to step to the 50-50 puck. Trying to keep it in. Gets out of the neutral zone. Putrero will call his teammates off. He's going to collect this one. He's going to get his eyes up. He's going to look. Thinking about dragging it and leaving it for Roach. The Avalanche step to it. Gets in on Williams. Williams comes out aggressively and says, hey, I don't like this. I'm going to jump on it. Spittle will take the defensive zone draw to the left of Williams. He wins this. He'll put it behind the net himself. He's going to play it around the wall. Carr calls off Winton. He'll get to it. He plays it back across Pucciarero. Gets out of it in the neutral zone just off the toe of Pucciarero. Spittle reads it. He picks it off. He gains the line. Met by a back checker. Pucciarero steps through in support. Fires it in on that. Rebound. Left there. Kicked out to the side wall. Avalanche collecting coming the other way. Winton will turn. He goes partner to partner. Nunez is going to join the rush. He gains the line. He'll play it deep. Carr's going to read it. He's going to try to win the rim. He steps off the wall with it, then leaves it for Spittle. Spittle plays it to Winton. Winton knocks a stick out of the winger's hands, but puck does not get in on net. Spittle will gain control. Carr comes off the wall with it. He plays it to Winton. Winton chips it towards the net. Gets in, paddle the side into the corner. Off a Carr stick, it goes up to Nunez. Nunez fires it towards the net. Met by Declan. Spittle's stick. Avalanche step towards it. They use the glass. Gets past Winton's feet out of the neutral zone. Nunez is there. He takes a shoulder check. He's going to turn and come right back up with it. Tips it ahead. Carr gains the red line. He'll play it deep. Pucciarero's going to get in after it. Reads the play. They push it back around. We're in a change. That's going to go the other way. Brock Downhour, 85 feet in the foot race. Plays it back out in the neutral zone. Ryan Bryant, good stick. Leaves it in the neutral zone for Declan Spittle. Declan Spittle plays it in the soft ice. Pucciarero collects. They gain the line. They play it back ahead. Maurer collects. Chips it to Spittle. Spittle will gain the line. He pushes ahead for Pucciarero. Met by a blue stick. Spittle pushes it deep. Bryant in on the forecheck. They'll bring it around. Brock, the beast mode, Downhour. He collects. Steps to the top of the circle. Throws it to the net. It's deflected aside. Henry Vince will leave it for Maurer. Maurer puts it towards the net. But the blue jerseys are clogging the middle. They have their sticks down, and they're using their feet well. So pucks are not getting through. They're coming the other way. This one's chipped forward. Avalanche defender will use some extra real estate. He gets his toes up. Flips it. Gets past Downhour. Downhour will use his body. Maurer there for the support. Puck bounces off the end wall, off the glass. Avalanche looking to play it back out in front. Nietzsche cuts it off. They play it back towards him. Good stick by Maurer. Beautiful kick by Maurer. Plays it to his stick and now plays it up to Henry Vince. Henry Vince gets a step. He plays it to Anuccio. Anuccio's going to cross the red. He gets across the blue. He'll throw it deep. He'll bring it around the wall. Ryan Bryant's going to get in after it. Try to cut it off. He does. Leaves it in the corner for Anuccio. Anuccio steps off. He's looking for Vince out in front. Plays out in front. Gets through the feet to Downhour. Downhour fires. That's gloved. Changes direction. Gets up over the net. Vince plays it in on net. Puck still loose. And now the goalie swallows it. Whistle blown. We'll have an offensive zone draw to the right of the Avalanche goaltender. The Avalanche. Max Roach to take this one. He got big jersey Mike. Top of the circle, he's got Joshua Fazio in the shooting lane. Avalanche collect. They go behind their own net. They play it forward. It's going to be skip over the stick if Fazio gets out. Winton will collect. He's going to turn. He'll play it far side to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck's going to play it deep. He's going to get in after it and puts the pressure on. Cuts it off. He's taken down. He tries to win it out in front of Roach. He's pushed up the wall. Kept by Winton. Roach gets a stick on it. Goes wide. Sauer cuts it off. Avalanche ringing around. Kept in by Fazio. Fazio plays it towards Spittle. Gets up over his stick into the corner. Spittle meets it with authority. Avalanche coming the other way. They'll use the wall and the glass. Doesn't get out though. Winton will keep it. Back down the wall to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck collects. He plays the Roach. Roach steps. Steps in. He's met by his stick. Gerberbeck trying to find it in the feet of an Avalanche. Gains it. He'll walk down the wall. He'll bring it up to the point. That'll work. Winton walks. Fires in. It gets through. Last defender kicks to the side. Play to Winton again. Gets a stick on it. He deadens it. Collects it at the red line. We'll play it forward to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck gains control. That's a tight turn. He pulls up. Drives wide. Throws it towards the goal. Gets through the goal mouth. Fazio will keep. Played it into the corner. Now it's coming back around. They have numbers coming the other way. It'll get out. Winton's going to get to it. He'll play it back across. He finds Gerberbeck far wall. He'll turn and push it deep and go head to the bench. Avalanche is going to play it around the far wall. Cucharero steps to it, cuts it off. Gets out into the PHC line. It's on edge. Witten will use some extra real estate to calm the puck down, collect it. We'll play it to Roach. Roach shifts it forward to Cucharero. Cucharero looking for Carr. Met by a pinching defender. Stick forward momentarily, but the Avalanche play it back forward. They'll gain the red line. They'll play it in behind Williams' net. Nunez gets there. Good play. Kept in. Roach picks it off with a stick on the ice. He's got a seam. Looking to play it back to Cucharero. Picked off by the Blue Jerseys. Good stick by Brock Dannenhauer. He'll collect. He'll step around one. He'll step around two. He plays up the wall. It's kept in. Avalanche moving the other way. They have numbers. They play it back across the goal mouth. That's wide of Williams. It's played around. Carr will collect at the red line. He's looking for Cucharero. He finds him at the far side. Cucharero trying to find Roach. Roach, second effort, gets a stick on it. Gains the line, but the Avalanche fight it off. Push it back in the neutral zone. Dannenhauer will escape up the near boards. He's going to go. He steps through. Drives across the top. Wears a stick check. Fires it through the feet. It's kicked aside. And now we're coming the other way. Numbers if we hurry. Got to get back! Nunez takes a look. He finds Carr. Carr finds it. Tries to play it ahead. He's looking for Spittle. Gets past him. Rolls in. No icing. Plays up. Fazio is going to step to it. Keeps it down the wall to Cucharero. Cucharero trying to play it back to Fazio. Ryan Bryant will step around one. Now gets out into the neutral zone. Fazio is going to collect. He's going to play a far side for Nunez. Nunez is going to step back inside the dots and plays it in. Spittle's going to put the forecheck on. Avalanche pull up. Ryan Bryant cuts it off. Spittle gains control. He's going to use the net. Walks up. Plays it to Fazio. Fazio walks in. He fires. That gets high and wide. Cucharero will collect. He's going to come around the net with it. Looking to do the same thing. Not there. He'll reverse back into the corner. Spittle will come in. Puck is stick to side. Avalanche will use their own net. Met by Ryan Bryant on the far side. Ryan Bryant drags past one. He puts it out in front. Collected by the Avalanche. They're going to turn. They're going to fire. Cucharero reads it. Steps in. Collects it. Met by a couple sticks. And now the Avalanche are moving the other way. They got numbers. They got speed. They got body position. They drive in. Huge kick save made. A huge rebound save. Referee loses sight. Now he's whistling a penalty for a high stick. High stick. We got a high stick. Our door opens. They're calling on Billy Maurer. Not one, but two huge stops made by Colton Williams, but now we're going man down. So we will have Joshua Fazio, Mike Witten on the back end with Declan Spittle and Logan Cucharero up front to kill this one off. It's chipped forward. Cucharero steps to it. It's kept in. Spittle pushes it out. Off the wall. Cucharero will gain this one. He gets to the dots. He turns. He fires. Far pad. Best pass in hockey. Gets out to the point. Play back in. Logan will collect in the corner. He has time. He pulls up. Throws it in front for Spittle. Put towards the net, but stays out. And now the Avalanche looking to come the other way. Spittle's on the back check. Good step. Good contain by Fazio and Witten. Fazio battling on the wall. He pushes ahead to Cucharero. Cucharero turns. He's got numbers. He's got a step. He's got Witten, Spittle and Witten coming with him. Fires it in on net. Save made, and then the Avalanche defender goes through his own goaltender, trying to keep Spittle's effort and put back out of the net. So whistle dead. We'll have an offensive zone draw to the left of the Avalanche goalie. Max Roach with Johnny Gerberbeck. Beast mode and Nooner. Avalanche will use their own net. We'll turn the play forward, looking for that first pass. Good step by Ethan Nunez. Stick checked aside by the Avalanche, and now they look to come the other way, but cut off by Dannenhauer. Will play it forward. Roach looking to put the pressure on. Play it back forward in the neutral zone. They have numbers coming the other way. Good back check by Johnny Gerberbeck. Johnny Gerberbeck gains control. He's going to play tic-tac-toe with this guy. Plays it down into the corner.
Keep Ethan.
Kept by Ethan Nunez. And now the Avalanche will ice this unless it gets in on Williams' crease.
No!
Colton Williams playing with us. Yo,
Good job.
just punking us. Just punking us. Looked like he was going to play it. He lets it go. It's whistled dead for the icing. He was playing with us. He wanted to raise the amazing heavyweights heart rate up above the healthy level. Not that it already isn't. Avalanche step into the zone. They play it back across. In on Rose. Huge save made. Moving left to right. Avalanche looking to play behind the net. Nunez cuts it off. Plays it down. Downhauer drags past one. He's going to get his toes up. Plays it ahead to Bryant. Bryant pushes it out in the neutral zone. Avalanche will collect inside their own line. They're looking to come the other way. They play it forward. Tipped forward. Back into the PHC line, but we tipped it. So icing's waved off. Nunez will gain control. Bringing around the boards. Finds Henry Vince. Henry Vince trying to play it off the wall to a Nucciuk, but the Avalanche read it. They keep it in. Tip back across. Good stick by Downhauer. He steps past one. Fights off a check. Pushes it into the neutral zone. Avalanche turn it the other way, and now they have numbers. Play it in. Butterfly save made. Good stick by Williams. Thrown back in. They leak behind them. They try to elevate. They play it back across. Breakdown in front. We had Avalanche leaking behind our defenders. Nothing Williams could do. He made one, made two. And that's just a breakdown in front. But hey, it's how we respond here. Hey, here we go. Hey, here we go. Respond here. Bump and jump. Bump and jump. Let's play the car. Carl will turn. He'll play it to the wall. Now you try to jump through it. Avalanche gain control. They'll play it into the zone. Gets all the way around. Winton will push it forward. Gets it out of the neutral zone. Spittle puts the forecheck on. Wins the puck. Steps off the wall. Fights through one. Fights through two. Carr keeps it live. Pucciarello trying to play. Keeps it live. It's poke check the other way. And now the Avalanche are coming the other way. They walk past the D. They step down to the dots. Fazio, good step. Good recovery. We'll ring it around the wall. Carr's going to step to this one. Fights off Tellericcio for the puck. Chip forward. Spittle gets out in the neutral zone. Avalanche will step into the zone. They'll turn the fire. That's met by a couple white jerseys. Fazio steps to it. Need to turn this momentum around. Back behind the net. Play down in front. One save. Fazio wears that on the back of the leg. Gets out into the corner. Winton steps to it. Plays it there for Pucciarello. Gets past him. Gets past the Avalanche. And now we got a foot race to the puck. Whistle dead for an icing, although I thought there might have been a tip somewhere in the neutral zone before the red line. So we come down 13 seconds left, second period. Avalanche holding on to a 2-1 lead. Face off to the left of Williams. Max Roach out with Sauer and Gerbevec. Maurer and Fazio. This puck's got to get to the sidewall of the corners. Everyone knows their responsibility. Stay disciplined. It's chipped in behind Williams' net. Avalanche will gain control. They look to the front. They play it behind the net. They play it back out in front. Gerbevec steps to it. He'll play it forward for Roach. Roach turns, fires. Horn sounds. We go into the second intermission down 2-1. We're back for the third period here. Teams are gathered at their respective benches. We're in a battle. We're in a dogfight. Now it comes out for the third period. It comes down to who's hungrier. We have to be hungry for that puck. We got to win the puck battles. We got to possess the puck, pass the puck, score the puck. So dig deep here.
Hey, follow the shots, right? Rebound slow.
Get pucks to the net, bodies to the net. Deposit a couple quick goals here. Roach's line out to start this one with Maurer and Dannenhauer. Colton Williams takes the pipe back down at the PHC end, screen right.
Well, man, keep working.
We've battled this team close all year long, so we expect this last 15 to be some back and forth action.
Hey, good depth.
Roach wins this one over to Gerbeck. Gerbeck's going to step forward. He's going to gain the line. Looking to leave for Roach. Anticipated and picked off. Body Avalanche, who head the other way. The drag pass, good poke. But Dannenhauer gets behind the net. Dannenhauer will win the puck. He gets his toes up. He's going to go. He's got a 3-on-2 developing. He gets across the red. He steps in. Plays it back across into the corner. Sauer will get there. And now we got to cycle back. And now it's coming the other way. Roach will cut it off. Trying to push it forward, but the Avalanche gain control. And now we're coming the other way. They push it in the PHC zone. Mara will collect. Push it back off the board. Gerbeck collects it. Gets off the boards. What he's trying to chip it forward, he does. Into the neutral zone, but collected by the Avalanche. Avalanche will play it back. They'll regroup inside their own zone. They move it forward. It's cut off by Roach. Play back across. Sauer and Gerbeck step to it. Gerbeck sends it in on net. It's hung on to by the Avalanche goalie. So we'll have an offensive zone draw to the left of the Avalanche goalie. Declan Spittle will take this draw. He's got Puncherero out in front. Carr on the boards. He wins this back to Fazio. Fazio plays it over to Nooner. Nooner throws it towards the net. Stick to side. Spittle plays it towards the net. Plays it to Spittle. Spittle turns, fires. Off the end boards. Carr's going to gain control. He's going to turn. He's going to play it off the end boards to Puncherero. Puncherero trying to play it back out in front. Net by a blue stick. They'll turn and try to clear this one. It's cut off by Spittle. But they played it forward on the second attempt. Nunez steps to it. Spittle there in support. Cuts it off. Will use the net. He's going to use the end boards. He's going to step towards it. Trying to battle through. Get it off the wall. Fazio collects. He'll use the net. He'll play it around for his partner. Nunez steps to it. He plays it ahead for Puncherero. Puncherero plays it over to Spittle. They gain the red line. They gain the blue line. He steps in. He's dragging across. Gets to the top and fires it in off the end boards. That's rung around the wall. Kept by Fazio. Fazio will walk it. Throws it towards the net. It's deflected by Spittle. Gets up on top of the net. Quick whistle. Never get the bounce. Never get the whistle. Getting pucks to the net. Bodies in the net. Looking for a bounce. It ends up on the top of the net. The Avalanche D played it off the net, but a quick whistle. That's one back to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer throws it in. It's a blocker save made. And now they push it forward the other way. Dannenhauer in back check. Ryan Bryant in back check. Gets a stick on it. It's played around. Ryan Bryant trying to meet it. It's cut off and kept in by the Avalanche. Minuccio trying to chip it off the boards. They're trying to get this puck out. Dannenhauer supports, keeps it forward. Minuccio gets it in the neutral zone. Down to a knee. Plays it forward. Ryan Bryant crosses the blue line. Drags wide. And now the Avalanche come the other way with numbers if they hustle. Henry Vince. Good back check. Good speed. Gets back. Good stick by Dannenhauer. Keeps him outside. They play it looking for the far point, but it gets out of the neutral zone. Bryant puts the forecheck on. They play it 85 feet the other way. Roach collects it, trying to come off the wall with it. Runs into an Avalanche skate. And now it's coming the other way. The step pass. Fazio, good back check by Henry Vince. They walk through. They fire it in. It's worn by Michael Witten. Gets out to the wall. Vincent Winton there to contain and battle. Roach and Vinton. Played ahead, kept in. Roach will cut this one off. Will gain control. Push forward. Played back in. They regroup. They play it back ahead. They flip the ice. And here they're coming. Played in. Played forward. Gerverac collects it. It's tipped. No icing.
Here.
So they will regroup. They'll play it forward. PHC in the midst of a line change. It's cut off by Johnny Gerverac. Steps off the wall. He plays it across from Roach. Roach collects. Turns. Fires. Save made by the Avalanche goalkeeper. Good puck movement. Very good puck movement. Avalanche push this one out. It's going to be kept in by Dannenhauer. He has some time. He collects. He turns. He fires. Gets towards the net. Wide. He'll get up the wall. Gerverac gets after it. Trying to push it back down to the corner. Avalanche desperately trying to push it up the wall. They push it back. And then they reverse out the center. Turning fires. Kept by Dannenhauer. Second effort. They push it forward. That is an icing. Lone dead. Will come 200 feet. Offensive zone draw to the left of the Avalanche goalie. Puck's bouncing around. It's played out in the neutral zone. Mauer's going to collect this. He's got a lot of time. He'll get his eyes up. He'll play it over for Gerverac. Gerverac plays it off the wall. Steps past. He gets into the blue line. Fights through the check. Trying to play it out in front on his backhand. He'll turn to the forehand. Plays it to Roach. Roach steps. He fires. And it's played back in. Oh! Stays out of the net. Played back in. How did that not go? I don't know. Pucks to the net. But we're not getting that bounce. Hey, we got to keep fighting. Spittle will have to take this draw. It's one to the corner. Spittle will get after it. Avalanche try to push it back up the wall. They chip past Montreal. Now they're coming the other way. They got speed as they come through the neutral zone. Ethan Nunez there to meet it with a stick. Keep them outside the dots. Pushes them into the corner behind the net. They walk past. They're coming the other way. They play it back out in front. Gets out to the point. Warned by Spittle. Stick to side by Nunez. Montreal will step to this. He's going to go back behind his own net. He's going to get his feet up. Now we got to go. We got to start leaving the zone. Contreras is going to drag past one, drag past two. Now he's going. He's got some white ice. We got numbers heading the other way. He comes in. He thinks about the drop. Steps in, fires, blocker save made. It comes the other way. Avalanche now collect. And they're coming the other way. Warren off the shin pads of Ethan Nunez. Fazio will step to it. He looks for the first pass. He's going to use the boards. It's going to get up over Carr's stick. Thrown back in, up over Williams. Nunez will step to it. All the way down. They're going to say the Avalanche played it with a high stick. No penalty. But it will go 200 feet for an offensive zone draw. Hey, here we go, boys! Spittle takes a straw. He's got beast mode. He looks back towards him. He wins it to beast mode. Beast mode steps. He walks. Gets in. Stick to side. Rebound control by the Avalanche. Missed another trip. Cucharero steps off the wall. He turns. He fires. Dannenhauer's desperately calling for that puck. I think he almost tried to break his twig there. Plays it down the wall. Carr plays it around the wall. Cucharero trying to get after it. Winton tries to step through it. He plays it back down the wall. Spittle will step through it in the corner. Push back up the wall. Winton contains. Cucharero above it. Wins it. Steps off the wall with it. Drags past one. Slides it in towards the net. Rebound opportunity. Spittle. Punch it home. Here we go. Pucks to the net. Bodies to the net. Good things happen. And they all read it. They all step to it. Good hockey play. They say, we know the ref is in love with the trippers, but we are like Method Man, and we came to bring the pain. Hardcore from the brain. That line is on fire. Danhauer will step to it. He'll collect his own hash marks. He's going to turn. He's going to put up the wall for Bryant. Avalanche keep it in. Danhauer steps to it, puts it up the wall. Bryant tips it past. It's kept in. That blue line is good. It's kept in. Thrown in on Williams. He doesn't like what he sees out in front of him. He's going to take the strategy to hit the reset button. Kind of like me playing Nintendo back in the day, and I was losing. I would hit pause and then take the game out and blow in it and just hit reset. Put it back in. Avalanche step towards. They play it out in front. Vince is going to collect this one, top of the circle, drags off the wall, gets it into the neutral zone. He's going to step through, gets to the red line, met by a couple sticks. Now he's battling.
We can't all be flat. Come on.
Gets it deep. Ryan Bryant will put the forecheck in. Ringing around the wall. It hits Cairns off the wall. Gets on the Max Roach's stick. Collects, puts it into the corner. He's going to reverse up. He looks to Fazio at the point. Fazio steps to the circle, fires. Hits some bodies in front, gets to the corner. Roach is tripped, and the arm goes up. And now it's whistled. So after the 17th trip of the day, they've called 2 of them. We go back to the Man Up, brought to you today by Dunlop's Bar and Grill. You know it. We got Max Roach in between Logan Pucciarello and Johnny Gerberbeck up front. He leaves this for Pucciarello. Pucciarello steps off. He fires. He tries to go bar down. It goes up over the net, but he'll collect it. He stays with it. He pushes it in the corner. Gerberbeck will collect. Pushes it up to Maurer. Maurer steps off the wall. He fires. It gets through. Oh, covered. No rebound opportunity. We're getting pucks and bodies to the net, though. 7:10 left here in the third period. 2-2 game. Now we got beast mode out with Fazio. They flip the side. Pucciarello's going to step to it on the forehand shot. Gains control. Plays it for Gerberbeck. Stick the side by the defender. Roach will cut this one off. He's going to play it into the corner. He's going to walk off the boards. Walk out in front. He slides it in. Kick the side by the goaltender. Pucciarello collects. He tries to put it back towards the net. Josh Fazio steps towards it. He'll throw it in on net. Held on to. Battle save made. Held on to. Now we'll have an offensive zone draw to the left of the Avalanche goalkeeper. Now we got Declan Spittle coming out between Sauer and Carr. Carr will go to the front of the net. Get to the net! This is one back to Danhauer. Danhauer put it towards the net. Stick aside by the Avalanche, and now they're coming the other way. Turn. Danhauer picks it off. Tries to drag past one. Tries to drag past 2. Fumble the puck. They step in. Met by Ethan Nunez. He plays it out to the side wall. Spittle will get there. Danhauer will step to it. He'll use his own net. He's going to get his toes up. He's going to skate. He's going to go. Gets across the red, across the blue. Pulls up. Plays it towards the net. Stick the side by the Avalanche, and now they're coming the other way. Played back, kept in by Carr. Played out again, gets past them. This will go 200 feet for an ice. So we're going to come back down. Yeah, I would absolutely go back to the top power play line here. So put Pucciarello out. Take Sauer off. But leave the natural line of Spittle, Carr, and Pucciarello. They got Fazio, Witten at the points. Offensive zone draw to the right of the Avalanche goalkeeper. Declan Spittle to take this. He's got Witten. Pucciarello steps through the lane. Plays it forward. It's pushed out. It's kept in at the point. Witten will walk. Will fire. It gets through. It's there. Sitting there. Flat. Gets pushed out into the neutral zone. Fazio will play it to Witten. Witten collects against the red. He'll get it across the blue. Will fire it on net. Off the helmet of the goalkeeper. Spittle will cut it off. Colton Williams letting them know we're back to even strength. It's played forward. Avalanche collecting. They're coming the other way. Good stick by Fazio, it's played back across, played in on Witten, or played off a Witten stick, in on Williams. He makes the save. 5:33 left in this one. It's 2-2. AYHL playoffs. Got to know our responsibilities here. Spittle ties up. Pucciarello steps through. He wins the puck to Fazio. Fazio plays it to Carr. Carr's got some white ice. He has his head up. He's going to get across the red. Looking for Pucciarello. He spines him across. Pucciarello drags, puts it into the corner. He'll get in after it, forcing the play quickly up the boards. He walks off the wall with it. Avalanche collecting. They're moving the other way. They look to flip it. They play it into the center seam. Good back check by Maurer and good contained by Fazio. They play it out to the side wall. Carr will get there. Ties up, but the Avalanche walk off the wall with it. Carr and Spittle cut it off. Carr gains control. He's looking for Pucciarello. He hits Spittle in the skates, and now the Avalanche are coming the other way. They're on sides. They step in. They fire. Joshua Fazio wears it. Avalanche collect and throw it in on Williams, and Williams kicks it aside. Spittle collects. He plays it to Pucciarello. Pucciarello looking to flip the ice. He plays it back to Spittle. Spittle has a white ice in the center seam. He drives in. He beats one. He got one to beat. He turns. He fires. And that goes top shelf over the blocker side. That's a beautiful, beautiful hockey goal. And that is Declan Spittle, baby. That's what we like to see. 2-2 on the scene. That is a great shot. That is a great shot. Hockey play. But hey, beautiful, beautiful play by Logan Pucciarello, getting off the wall with it. Tape to tape the Logan, off of Logan's stick to Declan Spittle. Declan Spittle steps down the center seam, drives to the right, shoots back to the left. That gets in. So now we got to respond here. 4:37, 3-2. Roach takes the center ice face-off. Sauer jumps the lane. He gains the line. Met by a stick, but on second effort, he pushes it forward. Avalanche collect, and now they're looking to come the other way with numbers. They gain the line. Dannenhauer picks it off. He gets his toes up. He's got one to beat. He plays into the soft ice. He's got Garberbeck with him. He sees him. Oh, he plays it across into the skates of the Avalanche defender. That's going to get out. That's not going to have enough legs, so icing will be waved off. Ethan Nunez collects. He plays it up to Garberbeck. We're trying to catch him in the change. Garberbeck gains the line. Pulls up at the dots. He turns. He fires. Rebound put in by Roach. Oh, big save made by the Avalanche goalkeeper. We'll have an offensive zone draw to his right. 4 minutes. 4.00 on the clock. 3-2. Declan Spittle's line comes back out for the offensive zone draw to the right of the Avalanche goalie. Puck is dropped. Carr steps to it, removes the stick. It's Spittle's stick. Carr trying to keep it alive. He pushes ahead. Pucciarello collects it. He steps through and fires. Rebound put back through under the goalie's pad, but gets into the corner. Fazio keeps it alive. It bounces out in front. Spittle trying to collect. The Avalanche will collect and push it the other way. It's kept in by Winton. Fires it in. You had Carr far side, but now the Avalanche moving the other way. Trying to stretch it. They move it ahead. They play it ahead. Fazio trying to contain. They step through. Good paddle stick. Poke by Coltman Williams. That puck's played around. Pucciarello will collect. He calls Witten off. He'll chip it off the boards. Pushes it forward. It's kept in at the point. They'll play it deep. Now this will get behind Williams' net. We got to step to it. It's played back across. Stick to cross. Stick to side by Williams. And then he covers it up. Very alert play by Colton Williams. 3:10 left in this AYHL playoff game. Defensive zone draw to the right of Coltman Williams. Max Roach out now. Roach wins this one to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer collects. He'll get behind his own net. He gets his eyes up. Plays around for Garberbeck. Garberbeck plays it across for Roach. Roach catches on the backhand. He's got numbers. He gets in. He's got the toes moving. He plays it back across. Picked off by the Avalanche and played out, but kept in by Ethan Nunez. Pushes it down the wall, back below the goal line. Roach steps to it. Garberbeck challenges. He keeps it live. He plays it back across. Stick to side by the Avalanche. They're going to push it up the other wall. Sauer will get a stick on it. He keeps it live. Gets out into the neutral zone. The Avalanche coming the other way. Good surf But Brock Downenhauer pushes the other way. Avalanche collect inside their blue. Chip it off the wall. They're looking to come the other way. They collect. Met by Downenhauer at the blue line. Maurer will step to it in recovery and support. Rhodes collects on the forehand. He's met by a stick check. Downenhauer collects. Rings it around the wall with force. Gets out into the neutral zone. They turn to get the toe up. Roach picks it off. He drags in. He's got some time and space. Pulls up at the dots. He comes across. He fires. And it hits the back of the net. That is a snipe. What a job. Slap me silly, Roachy. Woo! That is top shelf. I don't think anyone in the building saw it. That was a good shot. That was a snipe. Woo! $1:59 left. Roachy just made it a 4-2 game. No let-up. We need the puck. Nichuk pushes it forward. Nichuk puts a forecheck on, gets a stick on it. Henry Vince fighting through it. Avalanche gain control. They're coming the other way. Ethan Nunez trying to push him back out the dot. Meets it with a stick. Pushes him back up. They cause him to reverse. Gets up to the point. They push it back down the wall. They play it back out in front. It gets through the goal mouth. It gets all the way across. Fire back in. Shoulder save made by Colton Williams. He got up on his toes to make that one. Nunez containing along the boards and Nichuk in to help. Avalanche walk down in the corner. They walk back out in front. They go backhand up and over Williams' short side. They make it 4-3 with 1:24. Hey, we need the puck deep. Listen, possess the puck deep. We don't need any more. We need D. We need D. Under 2 minutes. Nothing he can do there. Here we go. $124 left in this dogfight. And it's been a fight all season long with this team. 4-3, third period. 1:24 left on that clock. Avalanche called the timeout, or was it PHC? Avs called it. They are all sitting on their bench, getting that lactic acid out of their legs, being talked to calmly. They're trying to make their presence known.
Hey, let's go, Colton. Look, you got it.
Yeah. So we come out with L-Dog, Roach, and Spittle, Witten, and Downenhauer. 1:24 left on the clock. It's 4-3. We need the puck. Spittle ties up. Roach jumps the lane. Gains the puck, drives into the lane. Who's off? That was a puck. That was a glove drop. The puck was on his stick. The puck carrier was the first in the zone. Oh, well. We reset. We'll do it again. Let's push forward. Avalanche gain control. They're trying to play it back in the center. Roach meets it with a stick. Spittle trying to get there. They gain the line. Downenhauer serves the play. It's chipped across. Stick to side by Witten. Spittle plays it off the glass. He'll get to it. Avalanche pull the goalie. They play it forward. They got the extra attacker on. They fire it in. It gets wide of Williams. They're going to swarm this puck. PHC needs to find it, needs to possess it. They walk behind the net. Spittle trying to fight it off. He's going to tie up. They're ringing around the wall. They chip it forward. It's played back across, stick to side by Spittle. Bounces over. Dannhauer plays it forward. That's going to die. No icing. 29 seconds left on the Avalanche, looking to play it forward desperately. They're met by Spittle's forecheck. It's played out in front. Roach will turn, will fire, and he buries it in the back of the net. That's good pressure. That should seal the deal with 21.1 clicks on it. The empty netter pushes it to 5-3. And that's what you do. Get pucks deep. Put the pressure on. Get pucks to the net. 21.1 seconds, though. Declan Spittle will take the draw. He ties up, kicks it forward. Pucherero's there to push it forward across the line. Avalanche gain control. They're looking to flip the ice. Met by Max Roach's stick. Pucherero will collect. He's going to use some extra ice. He's going to regroup calmly. 10 seconds. He'll play it ahead. Gets it out to the sideboards. Will contain along the boards. Played forward. Fazio collects. Will push this forward. 3, 2, 1. Horn sounds, and that's 2-0 on the day here at Iceline in Westchester, PA. PHC taking care of business like Bachman Turner overdrive. So we go 2-0 on the day. We'll be back tomorrow morning to see our Crossbridge rivals, the Little Flyers. Thank you for the support. We'll see you tomorrow bright and early. Here again from Iceline against the Little Flyers.